Prep Test 67, game number 1, question 5. R must be a journalism major if which of the following is true? So this is a must question, which means that we're going to need to look at both of our limited options here. And this is an interesting question because we're looking for a spot where R is forced to be a journalism major, and you might be inclined off the bat to rule out option 1 because R is a history major. But remember, in this question, they're giving us a fact and telling us and asking us to determine whether that fact forces R to be a journalism major. So we might still have to check both diagrams. So let's start with A. In A, we want to assign G, geology, to M, and history to P. And if you notice right off the bat, we can do that in option number 1 here and still assign history to R. Therefore, the truth of this rule in A does not guarantee that R is a journalism major. This is not the answer we're looking for. Answer choice B. So I'm going to go ahead and erase the work we've done thus far. We're going to assign O as a geology major. We can't do that in our first option, so we have to look at our second option. So we're going to say G and H for M. Well, if we give H to M, we have our FH. And that means that we need an FG, which must come from either here or here, meaning that the other one of these must be L's, and this must be an L. We haven't fixed the problem of the H and J shared between P and R down here. So this hasn't given us enough information to declare that R is a journalism major. Answer choice C. I'm going to erase this again. We've assigned G to O, so once again we can't use option 1, and we've assigned H to P. Well, as soon as we assign H to P here, and we rule out the possibility of option 1 being considered, then we've solved the problem here. Because when we assign H here, we know we must assign a J over here. So this is looking like the answer, because it forces option 2 into a particular ending, and it rules out the possibility of option 1, since O cannot be given G. So we're looking good. But let's take a look at our last two, just for clarification. And I'm going to erase again. In answer choice D, M and N both speak on friendship. So we can't deal with option 1. Here we need to give friendship to both of these guys. So here's our FG, meaning this is our FH. These are all L's. We haven't answered the J versus H question here. And finally, answer choice E. M and P are both assigned to friendship. So up here, they are both assigned to friendship, and you notice right off the bat that R could be a history major. So this one's out, and C is in fact the correct answer.